and I'll show you guys what the space looks like for 2020. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I have my 2020 nail studio tour video. So in previous years, and I know I mentioned this last year, I didn't really want to show you guys my studio until it was perfect. I have completely let go of the idea of it ever looking perfect because I've embraced the fact that I like change and I like to mix things up and change things around. So instead, I'm going to do yearly studio tours to show you guys how the space has evolved the past year. This is day 12 in collaboration with Sarah's Nail Secrets. So I am showing you guys my entire studio space and Sarah is showing you her nail art collection, which I think is gonna be great. I can't wait to see that video as well. I am not doing my nail art collection because it is a hot mess. I decided to show you guys my studio space for 2020 and how it has evolved over this last year. So this last year was quite a change for my business. Many of you guys have been here for a while, you know this stuff, but if you are just coming from Sarah's channel or are new here or anything, I don't take clients anymore in my nail studio. It is mostly a filming space. That was a big change that I made in 2020. After COVID hit and then we got shut down, I decided not to really go back into taking clients. I have a couple friends that I do nails for and my mom, and that's it. Like, it's not really a nail studio space anymore. So I have turned my space into more of a filming space, and that is just functioning so well for me for what I do for YouTube. So I'm going to show you guys that today. I think I'm gonna do it like real life, actually talking to the camera. Last year I did a voiceover, but I'm gonna do it a little bit differently this year. Then that way you guys can get me explaining it in kind of like real life too. So let's dive in. Let's get started and I'll show you guys what the space looks like for 2020. All right, so when you first walk into my space, this is what you see. This is kind of a panorama of the room. I'm not like sure the dimensions of this room, but when we bought this house, the basement was not done. So we were able to work with the builders and design a space that at the time worked for me to have my nail clients over here at my desk. And then I have like my editing nook back there because I was doing YouTube then. And then last year, if you guys have been here, this space over here is what I was using for filming. But obviously that's a little bit different this year because I have turned my nail desk is now my filming area, which just seriously just makes so much sense because everything is just here that I need it for and it's just functioning so well. I don't have to move my lights around all the time. It's really just truly great. Okay, so my desk, one of my #1 questions ever is where is my desk from? I have tons of desk tour videos up that kind of goes into it a little bit more, but my desk is a custom made top that I had made at a local counter shop. I no longer give the dimensions out, but I know you can work with like counter shops in your area and you can design something that will work best for your studio space. That's exactly what I did, is I told them kind of what I was looking for. They helped me design something, and honestly, I don't even know what this one's made of. It was like the cheapest thing that I could get in white, and it just works well. And then the legs are Ikea door units, so they designed it to fit on top of those. And then there's also an Ikea leg over here, which I can't remember the name of this, but I don't think these exact legs are there anymore. I've had this desk for years. So I have my client chair that sits over here. Truthfully, because I don't see clients very often, it doesn't get utilized very much, which is why it's just kind of tucked in the corner. My cats like it, and my daughter, if she's ever in my studio, uses it. But other than that, it doesn't get used very much. It is from Pier 1, which I don't even think exists anymore. I have like a little hook here with a couple aprons ready to go. These filming lights are just some lights from eBay. I've linked similar ones in the description box below, and I will link as much things as I can humanly possible link in the description box. I also have an Amazon storefront, and a lot of these things are linked there too. So I'll give you guys just kind of a brief tour of what's on the desk here. Once I reorganize my desk, I will do an updated desk tour as well. Okay, we will start over here. I just have this Lazy Susan that has my most used pumps, and then some of my Opry tips that I use for filming a lot. I have my 2 e-files. I've talked about this. I have new lamps. They will be switched over. I was hoping to have it done before filming this video, but it's just been too chaotic in December. I have the new LED lamps that I will be switching over like the Christmas break, but they are all like secured under my desk, so it's gonna take some time, which is why it hasn't actually happened. And then same thing with my e-files over here. I have my Manny Pro one, which is the one that I use all the time, and then I also have my Erica MT20, which will come off. It's just tied into my desk. And then I do have 2 daylight lamps here. This one is actually the floor lamp. Because my desk one, I just cannot get it to work. So I've reached out to Daylight and we're trying to figure out a solution for that. But I would much rather have the actual desk one because I don't like that the floor lamp takes up space. But at the same time, the floor lamp is super, super flexible that I can move it all over my studio if I need to. My camera mounts are Archon mounts. Absolutely love the Archon mounts. This is one that clamps to my desk. And I use this one for front filming, if I'm ever filming my face and overhead at the same time. And then I also have this one, which if you're looking to start out, this is the one that I would recommend getting because it's so versatile. You can raise this up a little higher and kind of use it as with like a tripod. The base is super, super sturdy. The arm is really nice. Your camera won't be shaking around when you're filming, and it does have an attachment that can switch it so that your phone is on here instead of a camera if you film on your phone too. So I cannot say enough good things about that. You guys know that I am an affiliate with Archon mounts, and it's truly because I just absolutely love the brand. So this specific phone stand is new, a gold one. I have these all over my house because I love them so much. I use this one obviously for my phone, but I use it a lot for filming Insta stories. I can just prop my phone up and then just film whatever products I'm trying to show you guys. So I just have one for sure on my nail desk because it gets used a lot. I have a desk garbage over here, which is just like a vase that I found at Walmart, like a hand sanitizer. This is from HomeSense and it's to hold jewelry, but I hold all of my new color swatches up here, which when I had clients on a regular, they would be able to look at the colors. Now I just use it so that I have color inspiration for whatever designs I'm doing. And also all of these need to be labeled. So this is like my to-do list. A couple coasters here, and then I just have some bracelets back there for my red iguana hand. This stand is again from HomeSense too, and it's just a decor piece, but really has no function. I do have all of my clear jelly stamper stamping polishes in a rack on my wall because I use these all of the time. I need them really handy when I'm either working on nails or filming, just to be able to glance up and see what color that I need. You guys will see I'm not a huge fan of having a ton of stuff out in my nail studio. If you've watched previous nail studio tours of mine, then you'll know that in previous years I have had a lot of stuff on display, but in this studio I don't love it. But because I use these all of the time, I 100% want them out so that I can see them. So this functions really well for me. And then right beside it, I have a polish rack with glitters, all from the Nail Throne. They're Glitter Bells glitters. I just think these are so beautiful, and I just think they're great to be displayed as like a background when I'm filming, because typically this is the view that you guys see. So I try and make my background look nice, and I really like having those out. Obviously it's Christmas time, so we have a little bit of Christmas decor up. I have a video showing you guys all how I decorated this. And then this garland was not in time for that video, but it's just from a local shop, and it just was designed to match like my wallpaper. So I really like that. I think that's so special. Wallpaper is from Rocky Mountain Decals. So this over here is all of my nail art. Then we have filming stuff. We have my carts. And then back here, we have my editing nook, my sink, and all of this sort of thing. This is a huge change for this year. If you go back and watch last year's video, I originally had these all kind of stacked up and everything, and I wanted to create a space that kind of gave me a little bit of a table. I love this, and one of my 2021 goals is to do something with this wall. I've actually already picked up some stuff from Ikea, so I'm hoping to make that a project for early on in 2021, because there are some products that are just so beautiful that I do want them displayed. This wall, hopefully, when you guys are watching next year's video, will look a little different. And then when I do my nail art collection video, I will go over like the things that are in these drawers, but for now, it's not happening. The labels are from a company called My Wonderful Walls, and they customize anything that you would want for your Alex drawer units. It was a fantastic company to work with. This is a little bit scraped because it was stacked on top of it. That's what those marks are. I have a lipstick holder here from HomeSense that houses all of my Swarovski Crystal Pixies, as well as some of the new clear jelly stamper polishes. So this generally comes on my desk, but I just moved it here. These little dishes I use for acetone or anything, just so they look nice in my videos, and they are from HomeSense as well. A couple canvas prints of some nails that I've done like in previous years. This was a contest I entered years ago, and then this was just a beautiful set that I absolutely loved. When I was working on clients, I had professional pictures done of a set that I did, and I used it for like marketing purposes. And then this canvas is from HomeSense as well. So all of these hopefully will be on the wall. In this corner, I just have my Opry art inks. This is an example of something that is just too beautiful to be put away. And these little polish racks are from Clear Jelly Stampers. So they're great to hold just kind of smaller displays. And then I do just have some Christmas trees there. This is just the Clear Jelly Stamper winter and Christmas polishes. Sits on my desk when I'm filming. Didn't really have anywhere else to put it, so that's why it's up here. This houses a lot of nail art too, and then there's like giveaway stuff in it, and products that need to be filmed as well. But that is a look of the nail art collection. So this is nice because when I'm working, I can just wheel myself over and get whatever nail art that I want. It functions really well being paired right beside each other. This is a lot of background stuff or filming stuff in here. This unit is a scrap paper holder unit from Michaels. I don't think they make this anymore, which is too bad because it's really nice. And then this unit here is just from HomeSense. I originally had my kids' kitchen stuff in it, and these are products that still need to be filmed. So this is all the Wildflowers gel polishes. And then this is the Opry Hypno Gel, which is something I'm going to be filming as soon as I'm done filming this video. So this video is up already. In this unit, I just have some fake flowers there that I use for the background props. I've got some different fabrics down here. There's just mainly just a whole bunch of different lace fabrics. Again, these are just background props. I don't really reach for these very often anymore. And then down here, I just have some more tripods. These are all Archon mounts. These tripods are fantastic for vlogging. I use them all the time. I'm using one right now. And then this one here, I use this when I'm filming compilation videos because I can just mount it onto my desk and then have my camera propped up on it. I also have one of these in my car from when I'm vlogging in my car too. So I'll leave links to all of those in the description box below. It houses all of my like extra tips that are not in my carts. Opry single packages and Ugly Duckling single packages over here. And then these are just the packages of these. And these ones, I just got the packages so that I could see what sizes fit best in the Red Iguana hands. And also share with you guys which ones fits in the hands too. And then I also have some stiletto tips, but this is just stuff for filming that I don't need all the time. But when I do need it, I need to know where it is. This is an Ikea unit. It's metal. A lot of people ask if these would be good for nail art. It would be okay. They're a little bit flimsy, so I kind of wouldn't recommend it. Plus the drawers, like, again, are kind of flimsy too, and they just, I don't know, they pull out all the way. It would work. It would 100% work. People use it for sure, but if I had my choice, I would get the Alex units just because they're a bit more sturdy. But this is used for background props. So I have a video up going over this from years ago when I first like reorganized it. And truthfully, it honestly just has not changed very much since then. And I don't tend to reach for a lot of the stuff in here anymore. On top, I've just got this little dish full of a whole bunch of different tips of things that I filmed this past month. And then some snowflake dishes that I use like all the time when I'm filming. My 2 carts over here, and I reorganized my carts, which you guys will see that vlog in January coming up. I originally was using this one to sit beside me for when I'm working on people or filming. I decided to move everything that was on my desk. If you guys will remember in like past vlogs, I had a bunch of stuff like sitting over here on my desk and it was bugging me for filming. So I moved it onto that cart. And that's what's kind of up top here now. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I use for filming all the time. All of my Red Iguana hands, all my Red Iguana fingers, stiletto swatch sticks for swatch videos. This is stuff I would use on people a lot. And then I have all of my swatch sticks down there in lipsticks holders. But you guys will see the video going more in depth in these carts coming up in the new year. Right beside it, just garbage, nothing fun. My camera chargers, I have 2 chargers and I have 4 batteries because when you're filming like a big day of filming, you're gonna go through batteries like crazy. And then I do have like a little kid art desk. If there's any mamas out here that wanna know what the brand is, it is Kid Craft. This thing is fantastic. Like, we love this art desk. It has moved all over our house depending on where I needed it. And right now it's in the studio because there are times that my girls have to be in here when I'm working. Container up here with some crayons and stuff if they want to do some coloring. There's a little basket down here with some puzzles and coloring books and all that sort of stuff. But this thing works really, really well. And then the stool for it is a Flissat stool from Ikea because I have the actual stools for this table upstairs, but that actually functions really, really well in the studio. So this is my editing nook back here. New addition this year is a second monitor, which I love having a second monitor. I don't love this second monitor because it's not really as bright and as crisp as I would personally like. But I do love having a second monitor. That's actually working really, really well this year, which I'll just give you guys like a panorama of how this space over here looks too. And then that's how it kind of connects to my desk over there. So it's a pretty like long room, which is great. On my desk, I just have a lamp. This is from HomeSense. This is just a dollar store, like Lazy Susan, and I just have a bunch of different pens and stuff in it. Coaster, I have my Snowball mic that I use for voiceovers. An iMac desktop computer, love it. Like it was just one of the best investments for my YouTube business. And then there's just other filming stuff on here. So I've got an external hard drive, another phone stand because when I'm sitting over here, I like to have my phone on it. Another camera. This is my old camera that I use typically if I'm doing 2-camera filming. A little dish that I keep some earrings and SD cards in, and then my planners for 2021. Both of these are Kit Life planners. This is a Kit Life weekly, and then this is my Kit Life daily. So those are all ready to go because we're very close to 2021. This planning board is from Michaels. I love it. It works really well for busy months such as this one where I need to know what content needs to be done. I use it for content planning all the time. This is my planning cart. So if you guys follow me on my second channel or second Instagram, I used to be like really heavy into planning, got out of it when I got pregnant with Rose, got back into it after I had Violet, and now I'm kind of out of it again. So I leave this stuff here because I do update my planners every single week. I just don't generally use like the stickers and all of that. This space here is something that I had like built in with the builders. I needed like a metal sink because I was planning on actually working on people when we designed this space. And then just a bunch of storage here. These are a hot mess. This is something that also needs to be like organized over the break, but I generally just keep like my extra products and stuff in here, like extra wipes, and down here is where all my extra cleaners and stuff are. And then this is probably like the only drawer that's actually organized in here, but this is just backup nail products. This one's probably not too bad either. And then this is just backup nail products. I have a video all up on how I set up this drawer too. This little pen organizer, again from Michaels. Just have my diffuser, my sanitizing stuff. This little dish here I just use for implements that need to be cleaned. I want to say this is from Ikea, but I'm not entirely sure. And then I just have like some soap and cleaning stuff right there as well. But that is my whole studio tour, how everything looks. This is the biggest change, is actually utilizing my nail desk for filming in 2020, and it is just functioning so well for me. I really enjoy that, having everything just kind of at my fingertips ready to go. And then same thing with my editing nook, and then second monitor, having a kid's space down here is working really well too. I also really like how I had separated my nail art this year because I just like having like an actual work surface with all of the organizers being a little bit longer. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Below and let me know what your favorite space in your nail studio is. For me, I think I would have to say filming at my desk here because it just functions really well, and you guys know me, I'm all about organization, but I'm also about function and how it needs to work for the current stage of your career. So for me right now, being mainly a YouTuber for my career and not filming on clients, I needed to make my space work for that, and that's exactly how I feel like it's going. But I am looking forward to seeing the updated video in 2021 because I always have plans. I always have things that I want to do or change in this space, so I'm interested to see what next year kind of unfolds for us. But make sure you head on over to Sarah's channel and check out her nail art collection. I know she's done a lot of organization to kind of prepare for it. So the organizer in me cannot wait to see it. Make sure you're following me on all of my social media. I will have at least one more video up before 2021, so stay tuned for that. But I really appreciate all of your support on this Christmas series. A ton of time and work goes into planning and prepping and creating this series for you guys. But Sarah and I look forward to it so much every single year. So I really appreciate all the feedback and support that you guys have given us in 2020 on this Christmas series. So I will see you guys in my next video coming up next week. Bye.